How do you think they portrayed your former late husband, Muhammad Ali?
First of all, I'm just going to be honest. The guy is not pretty as Muhammad Ali because beauty helps, and that I was disappointed in that.
What do you remember during that time?
See, a lot of those people who actually got this thing together, they weren't even born yet. The half of the people who made this film, they weren't even born yet. They didn't know the way Ali, his attitude was when he fought back for the first time in a long time, after 3 years being humiliated, couldn't go out of the country, couldn't fight, couldn't make a living, an honest living. And I mean, he took away his best time of his life, his prime. Ali was in his prime, and they took that from him. Okay, so this was the first fight they had, and what happened was they planned a heist from the dope dealers, the pimps, the players. This is a side of the world that I wasn't a part of, but and somebody got together and made $1 million heist. The way that they portrayed Muhammad Ali, I don't know, they was thinking about Cassius Clay back in the day, but his attitude wasn't the way his attitude was in the film. So obviously they weren't there, so they didn't see it. But he wasn't as cocky as they said. He tried to make him look like the cocky Cassius Clay, but there wasn't that. Muhammad was so humiliated, so tired of being trapped and couldn't do anything, couldn't fight, couldn't do what he wanted to do. And his whole attitude was a down division. Even though he spoke during the revolutionary times, the revolutionary times for civil rights and everything, that kept him uplifted, as well as me keeping him uplifted as being his wife. So I supported him in his speaking in colleges and, and all of this. And finally, when he got ready to have the fight, and Jesse Hill called us and said he got his license back and everything, he was very happy about it. And I advised him that Jerry Quarry, don't make mockery of him, because Ali used to call fighters by a name or something to antagonize them, to piss them off. And I said, don't do that to Jerry Quarry, because Jerry Quarry, he supported Ali in his struggle when he was exiled. He didn't make fun of him. He said a man has a right to fight. Is that what he does? He should do that. So I didn't want him to taint his name or anything, because he was proud to have the opportunity to fight Muhammad. The fight promotional people at that time tried to promote him as the great white hope, and so they can feel that the white guy would beat him or whatever, and it didn't, because he was good at what he does, and he was in shape. And so when he actually finally won, Jerry Quarry was happy for him, and Jerry was happy to even fight him. But he supported him in his struggle for his belief. And his wife Tina, she was wonderful too, very kind. We spoke to each other. And it was a good time, and I was so happy. And Muhammad was so happy that he was able to go to Atlanta. And they had some great upsets. But this is the thing. I'm not sure if they put in the things that I went through, because during that night of the fight, when Ali did win, I couldn't go to the fight because I had just gave birth to our twin daughters. and Rashida and Jamila. And I couldn't go to the fight. So I had to stay home in Philadelphia. And when he did win the fight, they had some occasions of people shooting guns at his gym just to scare him. But then I was at home in Philadelphia, and when he won the fight, I got a phone call. And it was right after the fight. And somebody said on the phone, "But he win and you lose, the bomb goes off at midnight." And I go, oh my goodness. They gave me a bomb threat the night of the fight, right after he won. And so I had to tell people that we had a bomb scare. The police came, and we had to flee from our homes until Ali came back home. And it was pretty scary, but I look at it like this. If people gonna call you up and tell you they're gonna blow you up, that's more like a coward. They're gonna blow you up. They ain't gonna call and tell you. They'll just blow you up. I mean, it's a sign. And I had faith in God and everything, and I just said, these people must be idiots calling us to let us know the bomb's gonna go off. That kind of made me feel a little comfortable because, it didn't happen. And I was blessed that it didn't happen, but I'm not sure if they're gonna have that in there because of Muhammad, because they told Muhammad about the bomb scare that night when he was in Atlanta. So I don't know if they're gonna put that in there for the remainder of the $1 million heist or not, but I know I had to go through some turmoil that night. So I don't know if they got that in there or not, because there's only 3 episodes that I saw of the fight. But the only thing about it is they made Ali look like a clown, and Ali was a very serious person, and he took this fight very seriously. And with all the slander of him being black and everything, you can't eat at this restaurant, or, the cops telling us he need to go home, and all those kind of threats, Now we're talking heavy racism during that time.